Welcome all my zodiac signs into this all sign zodiac reading. We are going to be looking into Thursday and Friday, which is the 12th to the 13th of October. I'm going to ask your spirit guides to come in and to guide me in these readings. So I'm going to call them in so that they can guide me and advise me on what you need to know about at this time. Spirit guides for everybody who is watching, please come into my spirit room and guide me in this reading. Show me clearly what it is that I need to see, and speak to me clearly what it is that I need to hear for all my zodiac signs. There we go. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody, please do remember to check your rising, your moon, and your Venus as well. Your rising sign, especially if you're trying to maybe reach a goal, you're trying to solve some kind of problem, there's something that you're trying to create, that kind of energy would be rising, or you're trying to express yourself in the world. Your moon sign has got to do with all those emotions out there, your emotions especially, even someone else's emotions. But then you need to also check your Venus sign because that's attached to somebody else's energy. So there we go. Or for you guys who want to go into your zodiac signs, there are timestamps below in the description box, which will take you straight into your zodiac sign. So let's get started. For my Aries out there. Aries, how are you doing? Welcome into your reading. Let's see what's going on with you. That card has gotten my attention. Let's have a look and see what the energy is for the next 2 days. Spirit communication. Paying attention. Okay, the Hawk Prince is an interesting energy. Whenever I saw the spirit communication coming up, it kind of reminds me of like your spirit guides advising you, or even trying to send you like messages in some kind of way, or even some kind of dream or some kind of feeling that they put into your body, which is something that spirit guide can do. They can sometimes make you have a specific thought, or even maybe have a feeling come over you and you kind of feel uneasy and you're not sure what's going on. And then we got the next message coming out, which is paying attention. And I feel like, especially with the hawk energy coming in here, I feel like there could be something out of your sight or vision at the moment, almost like you don't see something, or you're going to see something from a different perspective, or you're going to see something that you haven't seen before, because the hawk has got very sharp eyes, you know. So I feel like there could be something that you notice, or something that you observe, or something that you just all of a sudden go, oh, I never really knew that, or I never noticed this before, and it's going to really lead you here. This could even be something that's going to be protecting you from something, or it can be something guiding you into something. So we're going to have to look and see exactly where this is going. Whenever we get this kind of like spirit guide either showing us something, it's either to guide us or to protect us. So we're going to have a look and see. So let's have a look and see what's in your energy. The Magician, I think it's about guiding you. Okay, it's about guiding you. It could be an opportunity coming up for you here. Because with the Magician card coming in, we are looking at, this is in your energy. So we are looking at you trying to create some kind of reality, trying to create some kind of way of being. Okay, and this is something that you're trying to work on. It's like you're trying to bring something into your life, trying to bring something into reality. Let's see the situation. Yes, definitely a new beginning coming in here with the Fool card. So you could have made a decision, or want to make a decision here, or even possibly it could come upon you in life that you need to make a new beginning, a new decision. And I feel like it's not bad. I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I feel like it's something that you could be a bit nervous about, or you could be a bit like, oh wow, this is gonna move into a new direction now, so I hope everything's going to be okay. I really feel like you got high hopes on what this is. Okay, I feel like if it hasn't happened already, it could even be happening in this moment, where whatever it is that you are actually looking at here, it is something that you want to create, and it comes in, and it's like you have to pay attention when this Fool card comes in. You really have to pay attention. You got to pay attention to that intuition that you're feeling, so that you can move in the direction that you want to move. This could have already happened and you've already done so. They're asking you to keep on paying attention, so that when things need to change, or when something different needs to happen, you can then move into that. You can keep moving on your journey. Let's see your Nine of Cups spirit guide advice is don't hold back. Do not hold back. Not now. Not as you're moving forward. Okay, whatever it is here that you're trying to do, Because we've always got some kind of goal in mind. I know right now what my goal in mind is. I know what I'm working on. I know what I'm trying to bring into reality, into my life. Okay, there's always something. When you see this card come up, the Nine of Cups, it means whatever you're trying to bring to manifest into reality. Okay, do not hold back. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to speak out, stand out, do something, shine your light, go for it, and do the best to your known ability. Okay, the Nine of Cups means to stand out and to push forward and to be bold and to go for this, and to this your turn to show what you can do. Let's have a look what else will come up here for you. Yes, you are very, very capable. I did notice, it was quite funny, when I moved the deck, I did notice it kind of got it in the reverse position, came out in the reverse position. You might be a little bit afraid that you are not good enough, or that maybe you are not strong enough, or you don't have enough money, or you don't have enough talent, or there's too much competition, you know, that kind of thing. And let me tell you something, you are more than capable to stand out above everybody else. If you're going for a job interview, you will be chosen. You will stand out above that energy, especially with this energy here. And you will stand out. You are more than capable. You are more than strong enough to create whatever it is that you want to do. Pay attention. I feel like you're going to be guided. You're going to be moved forward. And I feel like another thing as well, I've heard so many people, I don't know what it is, but lately, tell me, please comment below, if you had a dream about a snake. If you've been dreaming about a snake, because I've heard from like 4 people, maybe 5, even once, time in my comments, that they've been dreaming about snakes, okay? And sometimes snakes can be seen as very negative. But from my understanding, when we start dreaming about snakes, it's not about negativity, it's actually about spiritual awakening and spiritual intuition. And it also means to transcend, because of the snake, the way that it loses its skin, or also to be reborn again. And this is coming up in your energy with the Fool card. So I feel like it really means that you're gaining wisdom, and we can see it here with the Magician card. As you're moving forward, now is the time to push like you've never pushed before, to do something right now, especially on that Thursday and that Friday. This is the time where you will be able to be stronger and stand out more than anybody else. So go for whatever it is you're trying to create. The energy is working with you at this time. There we go. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys in your next daily reading, or in your next long form reading. Taurus, welcome into your reading for the 12th to the 13th of October, which is the Thursday and the Friday. Let's get into this for you and find out exactly what it is we need to know at this time for you. With regards to situations, events, what is going on around you, let's find out. Spirit guide, show me what I need to know for Taurus. The Dream Walker. Okay, so we've got dreams, the collective good, and illusions. Okay, so this is a very interesting energy. Sometimes, from my perspective, whenever we talk about the illusion of life that we are in, I take it as being a dream that we are experiencing, a collective dream, and we're in this dream plane. Okay, and it's almost like we don't know that we're dreaming, and yet we are. And that is the true illusion. It's part of enlightenment, actually. Not that I'm enlightened, but I'm hopefully on the journey. You never actually become enlightened. You either are or you just aren't. Actually, you're always enlightened. You just don't know. And it's literally when you realize that it's not really what you think it is, and it's actually more of an illusion than reality, and things are not as serious as we think they are. That is when you can start to awaken from the dream. And that is sometimes the collective good energy, because it will be the collective good if we all can awaken. And if we can awaken, that's when we realize we're dreaming. And that's when we can have a lucid dream and start to create changes. With regards to you here, there could be a dream that you're having, which is not necessarily a dream as in I had a dream last night. It could be that you're having strange dreams or dreams about something, but it could also be a dream that you are having with regards to trying to create something that could be for the collective good. Or there could be an illusion here that's going to be stripped away from your eyes. Okay, the truth revealed. So let's find out from you exactly what that will be. Okay, Let's see. We will see from the tarot that comes out where we are going more here. The tarot will show us very clearly what we are looking at. Okay, so let's have a look and see what's going on here. All right. So we've got the Hierophant. Interesting. In your energy, which is you, Taurus, coming up very strong in this reading. Okay. We've got the Knight of Cups. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, and we've got the Four of Pentacles. You have, I don't know, for some of you guys this already happened, okay, because the Hierophant is already showing up as your energy, which is you, which makes this energy even stronger. For others of you, this is a part that you're on still, okay. There's a key I'm looking at the key behind there, all right? And the key symbolizes portals or the opening of doors that were once closed. The key symbolizes gateways, basically. It's a very interesting reading. I feel if this has either happened already or it's going to happen, it's happening to you. I feel you have seen like the truth through the illusion of what you thought was your life. How interesting. It's like you saw the truth of your life, the truth about something, maybe who you were, and you were like, this is not me. Or you saw the truth in a relationship and you were like, no, this person is not good for me. They're not making me happy, and they know it and they don't care. A situation, something here was revealed to you, and that's why the Hierophant is coming up here like this. The Hierophant is a card of wisdom. The Hierophant is not in an illusion. And it's like you decided, or you're going to decide, with this wisdom that you gain, the reality that you're seeing in a situation, or even just about life in general. Maybe what I was saying, you're realizing more about what life really is, like you're having an awakening moment. And you begin to move here towards people. I mean, this can be a relationship coming in for you with the Knight of Cups, okay? It can be a relationship that you start to have with your own life with the Knight of Cups. But you are moving here month after month, okay, into, there's a lot going on. You're so unusual, Taurus, into your truth and your reality about who you really are. This is such a good reading, Taurus. Oh my goodness, what Spirit Guide is saying. It's like whenever I see the swan, especially this specific card, I don't know why, when I see the swan, it always reminds me of that childhood story, The Ugly Duckling, where the illusion was that you thought you were just an ugly duck, but the truth is that you're the swan, and the illusion has broken away. And so you've realized it because of the Hierophant coming in here. You have realized it. And now you are moving into your reality. You are moving into your truth, which will become you creating a new dream to move towards, or even wake up from the dream that you were in. And when this happens, the way that you move forward here, it's going to be very strong, very stable, and it's going to move very slowly, because you need to know the Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy, but you understand and you're okay, and you keep moving month after month until the months becomes a year. Okay, you will move forward month after month until those months become 1 year, and you will see the reality of something. There is something here that I'm finding so interesting with the Four of Pentacles. I don't feel like this Four of Pentacles is at all like a negative feeling. I feel like this Four of Pentacles is you almost blocking some things out of your life, protecting some things here, and knowing like this reality. It's like you're going, I'm protecting what I need to protect, and I will protect my energy, I will protect my thoughts, I will protect my future and my life. And you're moving forward almost being very careful, keeping yourself very safe. And I feel that is going to be bringing you into a lot of like stability. Let me have a look under the thing here. 7 of Wands, definitely. And under that, the World card. Okay, definitely. I feel like you're protecting yourself from all that was draining your energy. If we look at the crocodiles, they're all in water. The water symbolizes emotion, your energy. And I feel you are protecting where you're taking your life to protecting yourself from people who would drain you of your precious energy. And because you're doing that, you are moving your life into this World card. This is going to be the most prettiest card in the whole deck that I've got here. This is so beautiful. This World card is the dream. And it's almost like you're going, I'm going to dream my dream into reality in my world. And you will be able to do this. Month after month, within about a year from now, that World card is becoming reality. You are leveling your life up here because you saw through something. You saw the truth in something, the truth about yourself, your life, reality, people, something. And so you become the Hierophant. And so because of that, you know what you need to do and you know how to move forward. And you move forward happy, protected, stable. And if anything that comes in towards you that is not like that, you will push it out. And that is why you get that card, the World, the dream becoming reality. It's the best reading I've done for you in so long, Taurus. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this helped you and I hope it guides you. I will see you guys in your next long form reading, or otherwise I will see you in your next daily reading. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get into this for my Gemini. Gemini, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome into your reading. We are going to be looking at Thursday and Friday, which is the 12th to the 13th of October. Let's get into this and find out what card will come up for you today. What do the spirit guides want you to know about? What information do they want you to hear at this moment? Okay, that, as I said, what do they want you to hear? That card literally flipped. Okay, so sisters of the seasons, cycles of growth, natural law, and divine order. I actually love the way this card looks so much. It looks so vintage and so like one of those old paintings from, or even a picture in a book that was from like 1800s or something like that, 1900s, early 1900s. So beautiful, the image there. This card would be, if it was tarot, it would be the Wheel of Fortune. It would be the Judgment. It would be the Justice card. Because it talks about growth, even maybe the Sun card and the Hierophant would also come up with this card. It's quite a strong card, this one. Cycles of growth, which means the Wheel of Fortune. It will always turn. And every time it turns, it's like the Hierophant. Okay, you will understand better. You will grow and become another level. The natural law, for me, it comes into this energy, especially the divine order. Everything has a way of being. So if you're on a spiritual journey or even on a health journey or whatever you're on, there will always be times when you have growth and understanding. This is also a spiritual thing as well. So if you're on a spiritual journey and you're kind of like going, why do I sometimes do so well and then I go blah again? Say you're on a meditation journey or you're on a spiritual growth journey, whatever you're doing. And then all of a sudden you're doing so well and you're meditating every day. You have these profound aha moments where you're just like, oh my goodness gracious, I never really realized that. And then after, it seems like you go back into your old ways and you just go blah and you just like all blah, you know, and you're like, why does it happen? It's a natural cycle. I remember as a practicing witch, whenever I used to work with my herbs or work with anything at all, I would have this connection with them so deeply. And I would have these profound insights from plants, you know, that would give me this information about how they were, how I need to work with them. And I would feel so amazing, and I would jump so much forward. And then all of a sudden it would be like a space of like 2 months where I don't go near them. And then I would feel so guilty. And then as I went on further, I realized that's the natural law. It's like you go into it and you pull out of it. You rest. And when you go back into it, you go to another level. So it's like that in everything in life. You will find that it's never ever just push, 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 and you just go straight to the top. It's always like 2 steps back, 1 step forward. It's a natural way. And with the divine order, that comes back to that energy of you needing to like trust that when this is happening, and sometimes it's not even you, sometimes life can do that to you. So you have to trust that when this is happening, it is unfolding exactly where it's meant to be for you. So this is a very interesting reading. Even from the cards that I'm picking up on here, I can kind of see what's going on here already. So with the 5 of Cups coming in here, I will show you the cards. They were just falling and falling and falling. This is definitely about you. I'll start here. You got in your situation, we've got a star card. The star card is about you trying to build something. You have an idea. So the star, would represent an idea that you have with regards to how you want your life to be, who you want to be, what it is you're trying to create and bring in. So this is strong here. This is your whole situation. Something that you wanted from the time you were young. I want to create this reality. Thank you. And then all of a sudden we get the 5 of Cups in your energy. And this would be a representation of crying over spilt milk. Okay. Crying over your current situation. It's not a good card. It shows that there's there's pain. There's something sad inside of you that you're feeling down. Your energy is not emotionally okay because you're looking at the 3 cups here that are now broken. So you're just like, oh my goodness. I got something is not going right here. And I feel like it's attached to what you're trying to bring in. Okay. So there's been, maybe you're in that stage where things are going backwards or it's not moving forward like the way that you want. Remember what I told you about it goes forward and back, forward and back. It's normal because you've got a 2 of Cups here and it always represents what's still coming. So you could be in a stage where what you're trying to bring in is not really working. Then let it go for now. Doesn't mean you're going to not want to have it. Sometimes we need to let it breathe. We need to let it go. We're holding so tight onto that star card. If I hold this star card and I do not let it go, I don't let it go. I don't let it go. And it's like sending a letter. I need to mail the star card to the universe, okay, so that it can return what I want. It's like a Father Christmas letter, okay. And now I want it so badly, this dream, that I'm holding this very tightly. I'm not letting it go. Nothing's going to happen. No growth will happen. I'm holding too tight. But when I let it go and I let it just go into the universe, I will step back from it. But at the same time, I've let the energy move. I let it do what it needs to do without me interfering. Okay? That is the only way you get to mail a letter. Back in the old, even if you're going to email somebody, you have to press the send button. Let me send it. If you don't send it and you just hold it there all the time with you, it's never, ever going to go anywhere and you will never get a response. I feel like you're just in that time. There is a response coming, but do not be too afraid about your dream not coming true. That's why it could be making you feel so down. It could be like, oh no, I feel so down. Spirit guides' advice to you is to remain optimistic, to keep your focus on the end goal. The King of Wands has reached some kind of destination. And the Wands energy is all about inspiration, creativity, motivation, bringing something to life. That creativity is there in the King of Wands. And I feel like this is your energy trying to create this. And they're kind of like letting you know, don't allow this moment or the past moments that have happened to make you feel like this is not going to happen for you, because it is going to happen for you. Keep your sights on the star. I like how the King of Wands, all the kings in this deck and the queens, their crowns are in the sky as stars. Do you see? And it's like in your mind, just know what it is that you want. And know that everything is unfolding in divine order. Because I also feel like Spirit guides letting us know with the King of Wands as well, that feeling like something is lost or something is not going the way you want to go, it is going to shift from you. And inspiration is coming back. And as you move forward, your outcome is your manifestation energy. You will be able to manifest this into your life. Just go with the flow of the energy. It is going to come in divine order. Knowing that, keep moving towards it. Don't hold too tight when it doesn't want to work too well. Then step back a little bit and then go back to it again and carry on again when you feel the urge or the need. And you're like, okay, maybe I must take a bit of a break now and have a bit of a change in my energy. And then I'm going back into it again. And then you do that again. But keep in mind that you are going to be creating this with that magician card showing up in your outcome. The magician card means to manifest what it is that you want. And it is showing up here. It's the natural law of how it's going to be. It is divine order, and it is a cycle of growth, what you are going through here. So it's to know that what you want is coming and that you have the ability to create it. Thank you so much, Gemini, for being here. I will see you guys in your next reading. So let's get into this for my Cancer. Cancer, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. If you have been here before, thank you. If you're coming from my long form content, I just published one of your videos, Cancer. If you want to go check it out, please do. It was a very important reading that I just did for you. It should be up in the last 2 videos that I posted. So let's get in this for you, Cancer, and find out what is going on for you between the Thursday and Friday, the 12th to the 13th of October. This is what you need to hear at this time. It can be unfolding around you, situations you need to know about, or even things coming in that you need to be aware of, okay? Or advice, can be advice as well. Let's see what's coming up for you, Cancer. We've got Gaia's Garden. Oh, yes. Okay. So it says here, fruition, abundance, and reaping what you sow. So whenever we see fruition and abundance, reaping what we sow, I must say I see from the card that's coming up, from whoever you are in this reading, you have been doing something and you have been working very hard on something here. Your business, your career, you've been pushing the hours, you've been doing things that, you know, take so much of your time, your effort, your heart, your soul is into this card. Everything of you is just here, and you are going to be able to harvest what this is. This is so like the 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles energy in the original tarot. So let's get in here and have a look what cards will come up for you with regards to this energy. Very, very interesting. You know, it can take a long time sometimes for us to get what we want back from doing something. Our example would literally be YouTube. We can be on YouTube for years before we even start earning any kind of money from it, you know, or even get monetized, to tell you the truth. It can take people sometimes 3 or 4 years just to get this channel even going anyway. And they keep doing it during that period of time. And when those are the people, the ones who stick it out after a year, after 2 years, after 3 years, who finally get to harvest that abundance. Okay. So let's see what comes up in your energy. Celebration. Yes, you've got a celebration card coming up right in your energy, the 4 of Wands. Because you have been putting in this effort, because whatever it is that you're doing, because you have been pushing, because you have been not stopping even when you don't see the results. You know, when you're reaping, when it says you reap what you sow, if you're thinking in nature, whenever we plant something under the ground, it can take a week or 2 before you even see anything pop up under that soil. You're like, is this plant dead? No, it's not dead. It's actually growing. And I feel like this is what you've been doing. And this is you moving into a new cycle because of that. There's also something that you're celebrating right over here. Okay. And I can see you moving into a new cycle because here's your situation. The Ace of Wands, something very, very exciting. And this is coming in very, very quickly. And all of your actions that you have been taking, it is not for nothing, because it's like everything that you've been doing, even when you feel like it didn't work, everything that all the effort and the hours that you're putting into something here, even though you're not seeing maybe the results that you want to see, it is definitely having an effect. Okay, I had a beautiful orb spider like this in my garden for like weeks and weeks, and it grew a web like this. Okay, I think it was truly as big as this, and we used to go and check her out every single day, but I'm not afraid of spiders, so I didn't have a freak out moment. She lived there, I think, for like maybe nearly a year in that one big nest like that, and then one day she just left, and we were like, oh, we were so sad to see her go, but it was an absolute blessing to have her around. If they about as poisonous as a bee sting, so yeah, don't go touch them. But yeah, she was so cute. Yeah, your abundance or your hard work is bringing in something here. It's something good. Okay. Oh yes, it's something good. It's the abundance that's coming in, Cancer, We got the Page of Pentacles. Here it begins. It's coming in as a small sign. I'll tell you that. With the Page of Pentacles, it's like a trickle of money. It's like a little sign. It's like one coin. It's like a little one coin that gets handed to you. $10, $20, $100, whatever it is to you, or rands or pounds or whatever country you're in. And it doesn't seem like it's significant. It's like, oh, okay, so I'm kind of earning some money coming from this situation. All right, it is so significant. It is so significant because your outcome becomes the Queen of Pentacles. Something that starts small. So if you're doing something and you only see a little bit of money and you kind of like, oh, come on, that's not what I want. I want more. Keep it doing it, because that little bit of money is going to become this abundance with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles means you feeling safe and protected. You are financially secure. You are long-term stable here moving forward. There we go, Cancer. Please do not stop your hard work. Please keep moving forward. Please keep putting your effort into this. You don't understand. When I see cards like this coming out, I know what's coming for you. That's why I'm saying don't give up. Keep going. This is possible. This is your reality. Only if you keep on pushing. If you say, oh, I'm going to give up, then it will no longer be your reality. I'm showing you right now what is your best outcome if you keep on working on something here. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much, Cancer, for being here. I hope that this helps and guides you in your life and in the next couple of days moving forward. I will see you guys in your either that long form reading that I just took out for you, or the following daily reading. Okay, yeah. Thank you so much, Cancer. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Leo, how are you doing? Welcome into your daily reading. This is for your 2-day reading, basically. This is from the 12th to the 13th of October. So let's get into this for you guys, which is the Thursday to the Friday. That card fell down. Okay. The Metal King. It's an energy of it's time to buckle down. It's time to get something done. It's now or never. It's like, let's go. That's the energy of the Metal King. It says here, discipline, you see, armor, boundaries. It's time to get something going here. And when we're talking about armor and boundaries, it can mean watch out what is taking your attention and have boundaries inside of yourself with regards to that discipline. Because sometimes it can be people, okay, that will affect you what you want to do. And then instead of you working, or instead of you hustling on your dream, or instead of you going to study, or instead of you working in your business, people are grabbing your attention there, and then your dream cannot become reality. It can also be other things that grab our attention. The biggest thing that can grab our attention is your cell phone. That is your cell phone. And the cell phone needs to have boundaries as well. Okay, your cell phone can make you a millionaire, or your cell phone can make you a pauper. Okay, and that's that. You either do one thing for the other. You need to know how to control it. Okay, so let's have a look and see what's going on here with you. So I almost feel like it's time. It's like now. It's now. Now I need to do this. Now we need to get into this. So what is this all about? It's so interesting. Let's see, Leo. This star card is my stalker card for the whole day. I've been putting this card back into the deck in different places. It just keeps coming back out again and again. Working on goals and dreams. There's something you're trying to bring into reality. There's something maybe for a long time now you've been trying to get to come out. Okay, and let's find out what it is. The Ace of Wands, the Seven of Wands. Your outcome, movement forward. Very nice. So this is what you're trying to bring in. I do feel like whatever this is, you're already moving in its direction, or you're going to be moving in this direction like now. This like it's in you to come out. This wants to happen. Basically, the Ace of Wands can also be, for some of you guys, a moment that is coming here. That is going to ask you to move forward now and to really, really focus here. The time, I'm hearing Spirit Guide going, the time is now. So I keep hearing that again. It's like now, it's now. We need to do this now. And the Ace of Wands can sometimes be a timing card. If we look at the Ace of Wands like this, in the reverse. It can mean there's something that needs to happen, but the timing is out. But when it comes up like that, it's like now is the time. The time is now. You got to do this now to get you to this reality that you want to be in. And this reality falls into your energy. The star card is also Aquarius's energy, but it's in the placement is your energy. So it shows me that whatever it is you're trying to create is actually meant for you. You're meant to go towards this. It's in your energy. And then I've got you moving forward here, Spirit Guide advising you that you need to just keep on moving and doing what you need to do. There could be a lot of competition involved in what you're trying to create. There could be a lot of people maybe not making it easy for you. You know, it's like they're all looking at you and you're up there, you're just like, oh my goodness gracious. It can be a lot of people even saying no to what it is you're trying to create, which is quite interesting. They're disagreeing with you. It's almost like you got conflict, or not conflict, like disagreements in a group of people. And it's even maybe you having to stand out from everybody else. I mean, imagine going on a job interview. You need to be the one that gets noticed. And Spirit Guide is saying to you, as long as you keep on doing what you need to do, as long as you keep doing what it is you need to do, have that discipline, do it and keep going. You are going to be okay. All right, you are going to be okay, because you are moving forward here with the Knight of Cups coming in. For some of you guys, if it's a relationship situation, you're trying to create a nice relationship, there's a very good energy moving forward. For others of you, if you are wanting to move into a life, the Star card involves what brings you joy. Okay, that would be it. That would be it. That is you moving into a time, a new beginning. We've got 2 aces here coming up in your reading as well. So there's definitely movements happening here. No, sorry, you got an ace and a knight, which talks about movements in new direction. Because whenever you see a knight, it's about action. This is action taken. Your action taken. And you're very happy as you take this action, as you move into some kind of new beginning here. And I feel like it's towards whatever this dream is, which for me, I absolutely love this energy. There we go. Thank you so much for being here, my beautiful Gemini, my beautiful Leo. I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye. Welcome, Virgo, into your Thursday and Friday reading, which is from the 12th until the 13th of October. Let's find out for you, Virgo, what it is that you need to know at this time. What do we need to hear from Spirit Guide, or what situation may be happening around you? What could be coming in? What is going on? Let's have a look and see with regards to this energy. Let's see, Spirit Guide, show me the card that Virgo needs to see at this moment in time. We've got the Web Weaver. Is it not complicated? I'm just saying, the Web Weaver coming in here. As you guys, if you've been in my readings before, you know I've got the tattoo of the spider and the web, because when I put it there to remind me that when I'm doing the readings or anytime in my life, everything is so connected. The way that we feel will connect with how we earn money. The way that people treat us will connect to our health. What you did today that seems insignificant will have a big impact in a year from now. It's really like that. There is so much connections, not only in the life that we are in, but from different lives that we have lived that will be affecting this one, and lives that we have not yet lived that is affecting this one. So the Web Weaver is very deep energy. Okay, so synchronicity, divine intelligence, and cause and effect. Something you could be doing now may have a very huge effect in your life, on your life in the future. And there can even be something that happened in another lifetime, or even in a future lifetime, that could be affecting this timeline. This is so interesting. It's very complicated. Even us in our own lives right now, we can actually change the history of our own family. and not even know that we're doing it, and not even realize that we changed it. We can actually change history in this energy that we sit in. The collective humanity can even do this. We can even, and this is why sometimes you'll see people talk about Mandela effects. The real understanding of what a Mandela effect is, why all of a sudden Britney Spears no longer is wearing the thing, or Tutankhamun, I don't know if you know about it. Now they've got the crow and this, you know, I don't remember that as well. The Tutankhamun one, yeah, no, from Egypt, that was definitely a big one for me. I was like, because I'm very deeply involved in like Egyptology. I love anything to do with Egypt. One of my spirit guides used to live in Egypt as a high priest in long ago. Long has not incarnated in many thousands of years, and that's why I knew a lot about it. So that those kind of things, like these Mandela effects, which is coming up as synchronicity, is signs that something in the past has changed due to the collective energy. So this is very interesting. So I want to see what is going on here. Very deep, Virgo. So we got this Two of Wands coming in here. Okay. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. And we've got the Lover's card. Okay. You know, I'm talking about all of this changes, what I'm talking about. Like sometimes we can do something and it can change the future, the past, the present. It's very esoteric, okay? I feel it's already happened to you, or it's about to happen. Virgo, this is quite deep. It's quite deep. So I hope you understand what I'm talking about. The Two of Wands is a road that you are traveling. But there's two roads in the Two of Wands. And it usually means a fork road. So you're traveling on one road and then the road splits. I almost feel, I'm not picking that up. Actually, I'm picking up like there is two roads already that are existing at the same time. And one is going to fall away and you're going to move completely into another one. It's like you're going to jump timelines. But there's something here about generations of people before you. Why I'm saying this is because literally I'm just noticing this. I was talking about, oh wow, you got the web weaver. Absolutely, yes. That's what it is. This has got to do with your family. It's got to do with generations of people. Because it's a black, and this is so crazy because the spider that I have on my hand is a black widow. Okay, a little red dot and everything over there, and there it shows up in this reading. This is deep, Virgo. I think, Virgo, there's something that you are either doing right now. Wow. That you are doing. I feel like you're this energy. That, not that you're a spider. Spiders are actually beautiful. I'm just saying. Anyway, other people are freaking out. I don't know. I just saved one right now a couple of minutes ago before I came into this weird, very stubborn one as well. I kept picking it up and taking it out and it comes back in. I'm like, now I know why. It's just for Virgo. This is her eggs, okay? She's looking after all those little eggs there. And it's like what you are doing right now, cause and effect, it is going to change the reality of everyone around you. And I feel, I'll be honest with you, what I'm picking up from Spirit Guide, what they're kind of like pushing onto me, I feel you're going to jump timelines. You won't have a memory of something. I don't mean to freak you out. No one's going to be lost to you. Your family is fine. Your family is fine. You're nurturing them. There they are. All your family, all those you love are fine. Okay. Past, present, future. All right. But you are jumping into another existence. I hope you're going to resonate with this reading. If you don't resonate with the reading, then yeah, the message was not for you. Okay. And there's going to be a Mandela effect that takes place in your life. There will be a new way of you remembering something. Oh, my goodness. I've never experienced this one before. It's like, it's moving, the spirit, the advice coming in here, and what they want you to know is that there's some kind of change in how stable things are. There's a change in the lives of the people that you've encountered here, that you love the most. Their history is now stable. This is going to happen. It might have happened already. You may be looking at me going, but my family's all good. They were not good at one time. There's another reality that you were in, where things were not the Queen of Pentacles for you. And you did something. You tweaked something here. Divine intelligence. This is Akashic record stuff coming up here. We've got an Akashic record reading for you. This is like, wow. Okay. And yeah, all that history gets stored in the Akashic records. There was another life, another way. You lived it and you shifted from it, and it changed everything. People are going to be stable one day. It's like, even if you're going, but my family is not stable, you won't remember it anymore. You're just going to be in this place where your family was okay. For somebody out there, one of their parents was maybe an alcoholic or something like that. You're saying, but my family, this person was an alcoholic. You're going to just one day look at your parents and go, oh, my parents are amazing. My dad, my mom, they were amazing. There was no alcoholism there. You did this. You changed it. Maybe. And there's something, this reading, Virgo, my mind is blowing. Okay, so they said you had a dream about that reality. If you already shifted into the stable reality, you're already there. You had a dream about it where your family was not okay. Your family was in dire straits. They were not safe, and you were running with your family. You were scared with your family, and things were not safe. You were homeless with your family. There was something wrong in your home with your family, with your parents, your grandparents, your children, and you were just not okay. You could have also had a dream about one of your family members not being themselves. They were like, you have this most amazing parent, and in the dream there was somebody else, and you were just, it was like a nightmare, and you were just like, why were they doing that? Why were they acting? That was your other timeline. You were just having a glimpse of it, a memory of it in your consciousness. You are not there anymore. Mind blowing. You are here in this timeline now. Because the Lover's card with Gemini coming in is not only about, look, you got a Two of Wands and a Lover's card. You moved into the timeline that suits your soul the best. This reading is crazy. We are capable of doing that. Let me tell you one thing, it takes a lot of hard work to do that. And you did it. If you haven't seen that yet, it won't even be conscious to you. You're just going to be in another way of life. And you'll only remember the things that were changed in a dream. And you'll be like, why was that person acting so weird like that? That was another part of who they were, that they are no longer. You changed that. Virgo, if you're Virgo and this resonates and you got something to say, please comment below. Because this has got to be one of the most interesting energies I've ever picked up in a reading. I've been working with a bit of Akashic Records energy. I've been doing a lot of meditation with regards to Akashic Records, and it seems to be popping in, which I love. Deep stuff, Virgo. You know Virgo, you know somebody who's got a Virgo placement, rising moon and sun, please send it to them. This might even resonate with them so deeply. They may have something to tell you about a dream that they had. Okay, maybe even to do with you. Okay, so there we go, Virgo. Sending blessings. Congratulations. Let me get into my reading for Libra. Libra, how are you doing? Well, welcome into your reading. Let's find out what we need to know at this moment in time. Okay, the card fell out. Desert Prince. Desert Prince. Oh my. The warrior in the desert. There's not enough water. There's too much hot sun. He's a warrior. He must fight for survival. It's a never-ending sort of battle. You know what I mean? Survival and false promises. That's what comes up here. Why do we have this card? What is going on here? with this energy for my Libras. Why is it survival? Why do you feel threatened? Why do you feel out of balance? The card I saw is Temperance. Temperance is a very energetic energy. So Temperance is associated to Sagittarius, and it's very impulsive, it's very risky, it's very almost like you got to keep on your toes kind of energy, because Sagittarius people can be very hyperactive people. Okay, so with the Temperance energy coming in here, it's almost like you feel like every move you're making is a risk, and you're like, should I do this? Should I not do this? Is it going to be okay? Is it not going to be okay? It's very kind of like stressed energy. So not stressed, but it just feels like you're not comfortable, you know. Interesting. And the Ace of Swords, a new beginning. The Nine of Swords worries about this new beginning. Okay. And the Moon card, because you don't know how something's going to be. So there is a new beginning coming in here. There has been a new beginning. You've moved in. It's so interesting. It's like a sword coming out of that Ace of Swords. He's carrying like almost not a sword. It's like one of those sticks that they use to fight with. If you know what that is, comment below. I don't know what that is. It's like you're moving into a new start. Maybe you chose to do this, or you had no choice. But there you go. In the Ace of Swords, you must move forward. You must move forward. And you kind of, there's a lot going on. I pick it up again. There's a lot that you need to fix or face in some kind of way here. That's why you like the warrior prince, you know, the desert prince. This is warrior in the prisons, in the desert, having to fight all the time. Maybe there was promises that were broken to you, lies that were told, you know. It does come up here again in the Moon card, deception, lies there. And it's like, you know, you're moving forward now, that you're also scared, you know, am I going to be okay? You know what I mean? And I see Spirit Guide kind of advising you to watch your thoughts a little bit. The Nine of Swords, for me, it's a card that I always need to explain, Libra, because the Nine of Swords is the most, if you can ask me, out of every tarot card in the whole tarot deck, which tarot card has the most potential to save your life, I would say the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords traditionally does not mean a good thing. It means to worry, to have anxiety, to have insomnia because you cannot sleep, because you are so overthinking, worrying about something, looking into the past, remembering things, getting sad, looking into the future, not knowing the outcome, not knowing what may happen, and worrying and getting anxious and afraid. But at the same time, your greatest power lies in the Nine of Swords, because as you can see, this is at night. Okay, so the moon is there, and you must understand there is a moment here. This is, I can't, if there's only one thing I ever tell you in your whole life, you go off this video, you never see me again. It's nice to cross paths with you. It will be this. I would tell you, you have a moment in your day, which is usually when you go to bed or when you wake up. But I find it works better for me. It can maybe be different for you when you wake up. For others, it works better when you go to bed. I love it when I go to bed at night because I've got more control. Sometimes in the morning we get busy, we wake up, the alarm goes off, you're busy, you know. And at night we can just settle. Whatever you think about, doesn't matter what it is, whatever you think about the moment you put your head onto that pillow, preparing to sleep or not to sleep, will become your reality. Know this. That is why people remain stuck in pain. Because when they go to bed, and I've done this too, I'd never do it again. When I saw the potential of what this is, I will never do it again. Never. In my whole life. I will never put my head down. And when I catch myself doing it, I make myself stop. If I sit down and I start going, oh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? And oh, now I've got to go and do this. What if it doesn't turn out the way I wanted to? Oh, no, I'm so worried now. Then I'll be like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, let me think about something good. And I start thinking about maybe what I want to do in my home. And I think about it as if I'm doing it, you know, and I'll be like, okay, so I picture myself going into my home and maybe doing something, painting, or I picture myself gardening and making it look a certain way. I look at my garden, I'm like, oh, I love that, so beautiful. Picture myself working, things are going the way I wanted to, going to visit my family, I picture good things. I picture the things that I want to see, as if I'm daydreaming about it, as if I'm doing it, and then I fall asleep. And because of that, I hardly ever have nights of insomnia. It's very rare where I cannot sleep, and it just stopped me from worrying. And then I noticed everything that I think about started to come true. And I don't mean just like, oh, what? No, everything. And I know that's where my power lied. And then I realized this is the most powerful card in the tarot. And that means whatever you think about here will affect this. The unknown future with the moon card. What you cannot see. What you think about here will happen here in the future, in the next cycle with the moon. We've got Pisces in here. If you're thinking here, it is going to be so good for me. It is going to rain in the desert, and you're standing in the rain, and the desert is falling on that desert. The rain is falling on the desert prince. Then it will be so. And you think about it, and you think about it, and you think about it. Sometimes you can think about the same thing a couple of nights in a row, and then you get tired of thinking about it, and you can let it go. And you're like, let me let it go now. It's all good. I'm not worried anymore. Then you think about something else. Think about a new car. You think about meeting the most perfect person you want to meet, how you want it to be, what kind of relationship you want to have, the love that you want to feel, how you want to be loved back. And you think about that for a few days, and you're like, okay, cool. And you let it go. Then you go back maybe to your car, maybe a week or so later, and you think about this new car. You think about the moment you go and collect it, you get the car keys in your hand, they put a big ribbon on the bonnet. You know that when you get that new car, big ribbon on the bonnet, they take photos of you, and you're like, yeah, I got my brand new car. Think about that again. And then you go back to something else, and you go to something else. Do not ever think about the bad thing, because that will also become reality in the future that you cannot see. So now you know. As you move forward, if you want to get yourself there, you can get yourself there with what you do in that moment. It's the only thing I could tell you. If I met you one time and you asked me, hey, tell me something important, I would tell you that. Because from that moment onwards, you will realize you can create and you can change just by the power in your mind. There we go. Thank you so much, Libra, for being here. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Watch your thought. Okay. Thank you for being here. I will see you guys in your next reading. Let me get into this for Scorpio. Scorpio, how are you doing? Welcome to Thursday and Friday's reading, which is the 12th to the 13th of October. So let's get into this for you and find out what do we need to know right now for my Scorpios. What is going on with Scorpio's energy? Spirit guide, what do you see that we do not see? What does Scorpio need to know? Let's have a look and see. Ooh, how interesting. Scorpio, what is going on? Okay. The winged wise ones can be seen as guardians. Sometimes they are not spirit guides. They are protectors, or they are even angels. Spirit guide will interfere in your life if they have no other choice. They will interfere in your existence if there is a complete, like something going on that shouldn't be happening. And then they're going to move something. They will only interfere if you ask them to. Like you're going to be like, please interfere, spirit guides, interfere. Okay. And then they'll be like, okay. But this is something else. This is something else. Angelic help, miraculous aid. There is something coming in here that's going to look like there was divine intervention happening here in your life. Okay. And the spirit guide is saying it again. It's not us. All right. It's something else. And it could be an angel. It could be some kind of light being. There's a lot going out there. We think of spiritual beings, you know, we always like to be, as human beings, we like to think of spirituality as being a certain way, and we look at maybe a certain belief or a certain culture or a certain sort of mind thought of things. You got other people believing in fairies, and you got other people believing in angels, you got other people believing in spirit guides, and then you got other people believing in ancestors, other people believing in God, somebody saying it's the universe, other people saying their own religion. It's all there. Everything is there. It's all there. It's too big to even explain. This can be starseed. This can be light workers energy. This can be Palladian. This can be, oh wow, anything. It can be angelic. It can be other energetic beings that are out there that are helping humanity. They're coming in here and they're going to give you some kind of aid. Why? Not that you're not worth it, but this is big. That's why I'm saying why. Because spirit guide can kind of like, not manipulate, but they can give you information and they can help you move. But maybe the problem that you are facing here, it's going to have far-reaching consequences into your life and into the lives of your children, into your lives of your family, that could affect something much bigger later on. So this is interesting, because what I know about angel help, okay, let's look at that level of light where this energy could be coming from. It's coming from there. There are different levels of light, I can put it this way. An angel level of light, it's even overpowering for spirit guide. They are not at that level. There's something else. It's not even attached to any religion. It's just what it is. And they come in to assist, mainly when something is going to be affecting the greater good of consciousness of humanity. So it's beyond your energy right now. This is far reaching. So this is very interesting. And under the deck, oh my God, we've got the High Priestess, as I shuffled already. The High Priestess under the deck. This is a very spiritual thing. All right. We got a Seven of Cups. It could be about you needing to make a decision here in your energy. I'm going to say what I'm hearing them say. I'm hearing my spirit guides really talking quite a lot. They're like, I would say they're jabbering. Okay, they're going, there's a lot. They're talking about you. They don't mean to be, skinnering in Afrikaans, meaning gossiping about you. But yeah, there's something that you are moving into in your life here where you might be helping a lot of other people. There's something that you're going to be doing that's going to shift something in the lives of others. You might know what that is. In your situation, Ten of Pentacles, moving forward, clarity. Oh, by the way, figured out what the card, that's a barracuda, a lot of speed, a lot of focus, a lot of drive. And the Four of Swords is coming out here as well. I want to look at this, is a very deep reading. The High Priestess, let me see the second card under the deck. The Page of Swords. No, you're moving in a new direction. You are moving in a new direction. I don't know. And I know I may be speaking to you now and you may be going, I don't really know what it is you're talking about because you're still in the Seven of Cups. You're changing direction in the future. You're changing direction. And it's like, I'm going to put it out there again. I feel like in some way or the other, you're helping other people. Because it comes up here like that. It comes up. I'm just feeling this. It's like, look, there's a dove there as well. It's like bringing peace into people's lives. It's somehow got to do with, it's definitely deep with the High Priestess. It's definitely a spiritual energy. And that's why the spirit guides are coming in and the angelic energy is coming in the way it is. The Ten of Pentacles comes in here. The Ten of Pentacles is associated to people's homes. It's associated to people's stability and the money and the safety that they need to have to live a good life. And underneath this energy, you're going to know how to do something here. Like this reading, it's actually quite interesting. It's like people are not safe. People are not feeling okay. Maybe even you. It's like you're going to figure out how to make yourself get to the Ten of Pentacles. And when you've done that, you will help others to follow this path. It's almost like you're trying to figure out how to get your life into a place where you feel safe. But even if you've done that already, you feel safe. It's like, how can I help others feel the same? Or you see, like, you're looking at like things that need to happen. Maybe you're looking at nature and you're looking at animals and you're looking at people in dire straits, And you're saying, no, what we need to help, we need to do something here, and you're going to know how to do this. And that's why the angels want to help you. There's something big like that you're going to have an idea about, and you're going to have a thought about. It's almost like you've got to take action here, and you start moving, and it's very quick things that you're going to be doing. It's going to happen very quickly as well. It's like you helping those who need the help in some kind of way here. You're so determined, you're so strong. It's like you're going to open an NGO or a charity or something. Maybe you're going to help animals, maybe it's nature, maybe it's people. But that is why this angelic help is coming in, because it's bigger than you. You will be doing this, Scorpio. If you're watching this reading, then you're going, I feel that energy, yes, then you're going to be having this in your life. I'm very honored to know you. I'm just saying, I'm very honored to know you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this really helps you. Maybe you're even feeling restless about your life. Maybe, Scorpio, you're even feeling like there's something you're supposed to be doing. That would be it. And it is coming in, and the shift will happen for you. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Whoa, your readings today are so deep. Whew. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get into this for my Sagittarians. Let's get in here. Saggy, how are you doing? Welcome into your daily reading for Thursday and Friday, the 12th to the 13th of October. And just to let you guys know, if you are a member of my channel, Saturday I will be live for all my members. It will be about the same time I've been live before, but I will post a bit earlier on at what time I'm coming. You'll check in my community post, and I'll put a time up at what time I will be starting the live. And then we hang out for like an hour or two, just chatting away, reading different zodiac signs and figuring out what's going on with new moon in Libra, okay, which is happening on Saturday. That's going to be so much fun. I hope that you guys who have been there before, all my members, which are getting to know each other so well, even you guys are getting to know each other, which is so fun to see. I hope I will see you there. All right, so I will notify you as I get a bit closer to that day what's going on. So let's get in here and have a look and see for Sagittarius what is happening for you, Saggy, during this time. Okay, so let's have a look and see Sagittarius, what's up. Okay, time to get down, time to really focus. I got Metal King coming up for you here, which is discipline. Yes, it takes discipline, armor, and boundaries. It's like taking no nonsense any longer. I take no nonsense. Okay, I'm strong. I've got that armor on. I'm focused. I'm driven, and I will not let people step over me. Ooh, what's going on, Sagittarius? I will not let people take advantage of me. I won't let my motivation drop. I will keep focused. It's a very powerful energy. What is going on here with you, Sagittarius? Let's have a look and see. At this time, this would be a perfect 2 days for you to make some big moves, Sagittarius, with that kind of determination. Let's have a look and see. Queen of Pentacles. Are you surprised? That's in your energy. Okay. The Five of Pentacles, it's time to fix something. Oh boy. The Star card and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so what I can see here, we're looking at something that's got to do with money, your career, or your stability. And with the Queen of Pentacles and this card coming up together, they're very similar kind of energies. The Queen of Pentacles is that strength. It is that slow, steady determination. I will not give up kind of vibe until I get myself stable, until I get my life to where I want to be. She's very stubborn, very determined energy, male or female. Coming up next to it here is Five of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is actually, she's kind of like she's looking at the Five of Pentacles. And I feel like in this reading, the Five of Pentacles is looking at two separate different things. It could be one for you or both for you. It looks at what you have lost financially, career-wise, money that you lost or money that stopped flowing. And she's looking at it and she's going, yeah, it's time to move now. It's time to make a decision. Excuse me, it's time to make a decision. I'm talking too quickly. It's time to make a decision. It's time for me to get tough and buckle down and make those moves. It's also looking at I've got a couple of messages coming just from these two cards. It's looking at also things that need to get sorted out. It's a very strong energy of looking at your life and going, okay, I need to fix things. That's how I pick it up. It's like, now I need to fix things. I need to fix this. I need to fix that. I feel with the Five of Pentacles, you've got a list of things like written in a book or in your mind where you go, I need to fix that. I need to get that sorted. I need to do this. A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Okay. And it's like, this needs to get sorted out and that needs to get sorted out. I need to fix that. I need to sort that out. I need to sort that out. I need to solve that problem. I need to fix that one. It's like you're ticking off things off a list. It's like the loose threads. You got to tie up loose threads here. It's like you got to end things. You got to fix things. You got to clear something out. You are definitely, without a doubt, I feel like you're moving forward here. But you're not going to be able to move forward until certain things get sorted out. Okay. So it's like, okay, I've been wanting to do this for so long. I need to go get a new job because where I am, it's not okay. Okay, let me go sort that out. Let me go apply and start moving around, start getting into a new place. I need to pay off that debt. It's time to buckle down. It's time to get it happening. It's time to be disciplined and not spend the money and pay the debt. Okay, I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do this. Why is this happening? Because when this happens, it means you need to clear things out. Things need to get cleared so that you can move into where you want to be. Because the card that comes up here, as Spirit Guide wanted to show you something, is the Star card. Whatever is going on here, whatever it is that needs to get sorted here or that needs to get left behind, you need to do this. You need to tie up all those loose ends. Okay? You can't carry those loose ends with you into your star. Okay, I've said this many times because then it won't be your new star card. It'll just be the same card you go to. If you carry loose things with you, you carry debts that need to be paid off. You carry something that needs to be taken care of. You know, it can be something so stupid like and so mundane. Maybe you're meant to be, it's not even, some people are married and they're not even married. They're married to somebody who's away. You know, they're living another life. And if you want to move into your new life, you cannot. That kind of thing, it will hold you where you are. And it means that you, the Queen of Pentacles, have to go in and start filing for divorce so that you can finish that off and move here. You got a debt that needs to be paid. It's been lingering and you're overdue, and it's like, oh my God, I'm overdue on this debt. What am I going to do? I'm overdue here. I'm overdue there. It's like, now you got to put that money away. Now you must consolidate it all into one debt and you focus there on paying that off. Now you're in an unstable job and you want your dream to come true, but your job is so unstable. It's time to start looking for a new one. So you can move out of this energy. Let this energy be put away so that you can feel stable, so that you can start to create this reality that you want to create. And I feel like you're on the brink of that, because look what comes up. The Seven of Cups. You are moving forward here. You are moving forward, and it hasn't yet happened. So the Star card, we got Aquarius here. It hasn't yet happened because the rabbit is looking up at all the cups as stars in the sky. Isn't that interesting? Those are stars making up all those images like that. So the rabbit is looking up at that and it's going, okay, so I'm moving forward. I must choose what I want here. I must decide how my life is going to be and how I want it to be. The rabbit's looking at the stars, going to choose one of those cups there, and it's going to move into what that is. But before you can do that, whatever this is, be it needing, you know what, it can even be something as mundane and as silly as your home environment. It can be, I did this is what I've been doing in the past 30 days. I have been clearing and clearing and clearing the stuff that is of history, the stuff that is of no more use, the stuff that I don't use anymore. I gave away so many bags of like clothing for my children from back in the days to people who needed it, stuff that we don't wear anymore. I cleared out plants in my garden that were no longer growing well anymore. Oh, I've done everything. I've been so busy. So this is the same kind of energy. It can mean to go into your home environment and clear out all the things that are no longer needed there. The things that make you feel like, oh man, this place is upside down. Maybe there's that one corner where you're like, oh, that corner drives me crazy. It's time to go in there and to clear that corner out. It's time to go in there and clear that corner out. And I feel like that's what needs to happen, so that you got open energy. You're looking at an open energy and you can make decisions about moving into what you want it to be. A whole clearing out stuff. So if you must remember, we're in spring in my country. So every year we go into the spring cleaning. But I've been so busy, I haven't had that deep spring clean in like a year or two. And I had COVID a couple of times. And then I was so busy working. And I was like, this year, we are doing it. I even got people to come and help me, and we did it. And it's so open, it's so clear. And that's when that energy happens. That's when life begins to happen, so that you can begin to do something. Sometimes my mom because my mom was also a very spiritual person, she used to always tell me, sometimes you need to let things go, especially if something that you have is from the past that you don't want to be connected to any longer. Not like a family heirloom. Don't do that, okay? Unless it's got negative energy attached to it. But sometimes maybe, for instance, I'll give you, like, with regards to what's going on with the situation, I'll talk about my garden. The house that I lived in, I was married at one time here, and we got divorced, and years went by, and there were certain things that this person, we'll call him a person, okay, had planted in my garden, certain trees and stuff that he planted. And when they were trying to grow, especially after he left, it's like they couldn't grow. And I think it's because my energy was just like, the energy was his energy. And these things were not growing. And when they grew, it kept on giving some kind of problem. They kept dying and kept doing this and kept doing that. And no matter what I did to make these things grow, it was about 3 trees, okay? Then one just died. Then the other one got infested. Then the other one got, I don't know, it's just like the fruit that was even on it was not growing. It was just like a disaster. And I looked at it and I was like, my heart was so sad because I love nature. And then my spirit guides were like, no, it's not growing because it's his things. And I was like, you're right, because his energy is no longer here. His energy is not supposed to be here. And I took them out, and I was very sad. Very sad. One was able to be saved, and the people took it with them, and they were like, we're going to plant this. I was like, thank you. The other 2 couldn't be saved. My heart is sad, but I went immediately and started to redo the whole thing in my energy. And when you do that kind of thing, something is going to change. Something is going to change. And I've now, the feeling in the garden is so different. I wouldn't sometimes even want to be in that area, because every time I go there, it's like, oh, I'm looking at this tree growing. I'm like, what's going on with this tree? Why is this happening? And I can't figure. I go into somebody and they tell me do this. I do it. It doesn't work. And then I realize it's all about the energy. Deborah, of course, it's time to let it go. It doesn't belong here anymore. You see what I mean? Interesting that it's come up. This is actually something that happened it was actually last month already, and it's coming up. It's reminding me of this. Oh my God. I'm going to cry. It's a tree that got cut down. Sagittarius, spirit guide. You're going to make me cry. Oh my God. I didn't see that. You see? Is exactly what I'm saying. It's time. It's time to cut it out. It's time to remove it. It's time to plant what you need to grow there. And there's a caterpillar at the bottom. Why? Transformation. Your reading, Sagittarius, it blows my mind. Always. So it's time. It's time to tie up those loose ends. It's time to end things that need to be ended. It's time to clear what needs to be cleared, so that you got options and open space as you move into what kind of reality you want to be in. Somebody out there has got an old car standing in their driveway, or in their garage, or in their garden. An old car. It's not running anymore. It's time to take it and get rid of it in the scrapyard. I'm just saying. There we go. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Oh my goodness, that was shocking. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Now I kind of know, sometimes I'll go off on a tangent and I'll start talking about something that I'm doing or something that happened. And then I'll sometimes go, wow, maybe I shouldn't be talking about all those things with you guys. It's like, oh, you don't want to hear all my drama, or you don't want to hear like me and the situation with the trees. And when I saw that tree cut down, like the half tree cut off, I was like, no, Spirit Guide's going, no, that's how you are meant to explain it. And I'm like, thank you too, Spirit Guide, for letting me know I'm not just rambling. Okay, thank you so much, Saggy. If you will be in my live on Saturday, I'll be so thrilled for the members out there. Otherwise, I will see you in your next reading. I'm going to open the Akashic records for you. Prepare yourself for your next Sagittarius reading. Akashic records. If you don't know what that is, please do subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, check out my next video so that you don't miss it. I'm going to explain to you more about what that is and what it means for you. Okay, let's get into this for Capricorn. Capricorn, how are you doing? Welcome into this reading. Okay, I am going to stop right there because I hear Spirit Guide talking about so many different things here. It said this card is called the Word Lord. And as I'm looking at the word Lord, I hear Spirit Guide say the first word. And I look at the first word and it says communication. What's up? The other words that come up here as well is praise and dishonesty. But they said the first word. And I'm like, okay, Capricorn, you may be having communication here. Or you may be communicating, with somebody in your life. You may be having communication from somebody. Could be important information coming in here as well. So let's see what this means for you. Your energy. Oh, I've got so many cards. Your energy. All right. The situation. Spirit Guide's advice. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm going to be very straight with you. I do feel like this has got to do with somebody that you know. If you're a Capricorn and you're kind of like going, oh no, I don't want to hear about like a person. It's not about a person for me. This is about something that you thought has ended in any which way in your life. Okay. Wow. Something that you thought is not going to happen. There could have been, all right, a relationship here that broke up, an ending with a Tower card. There could have been something that you've given up hope of, or something that you moved away from. Okay. Because, Capricorn, next to it comes the Charity card. Charity card. The Chariot card. Okay. Anyway, coming back to reality, the Tower card coming in here is literally something that you as the Chariot had moved away from. So something could have ended a year ago, a couple of months ago, or even recently, and you found it hard to move away from what this is, because the Chariot card is an energy of it's not easy, but you moved away from it. And it's like you turned your back. Look at the badger. He turned his back on it. He walked away from it. And he's like, oh, well, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to let it go. It can be a person. It can be a dream that you had, a goal that you were working on, something that you were doing. You walked away from it. Okay. Because it ended and you were like, I'm just going to move away from it. For a lot of you guys, I kind of feel it could be love. It can also be a dream that you had, something like that. I feel like at this moment, there is like no communication going on here. Or there's no answers coming in for you from the universe as to where you're going, as to what is next for you. Okay, and the communication that I'm picking up on here, it can be many different things. Okay, right now, no communication. Like you're closed, you're a bit uncertain. You don't really know what is coming or what's going to happen. Okay, and I feel like the Magician card coming up here is straight the communication. This is the communication, and the communication could be a person reaching out to contact you, which will be basically what you always wanted, them doing so. And then there's a very strong, powerful energy with the Magician card, meaning that as you have this communication with this person, what is it that you want after that? If that's what you want and you want to move forward with it, then you'll be able to do so. The Magician card means you have the power. You are the magician. You are the manifester. Okay. It can also be something that you gave up hope on. So you gave up hope. You're like, it's not happening. I give up. I'm going to walk away from it. My dream is shattered. What am I going to do? I'm so disappointed. I'm so unhappy. I'm just going to dig a hole and stay there. And then all of a sudden, something comes in and it starts again. It's like the wheel turns. It's like a shift takes place and it comes back into your reality again. And then it's like it's still in your heart. You're like, yes, I always wanted it. I always wanted it. I always wanted it. I have a second chance, and you go for it. So whatever this is for you, I feel like something is coming in here that's going to bring you into this energy of where you feel disappointed, where you feel like things are not working for you. It is not going to be that way. You are moving into this magician energy where you might be able to go back to something that you never, that you had to let go of, where a person may be coming back in where you can now move forward with them and build a future, or even where you thought there was no hope in your life. That communication means something is happening. Information is coming. Words are getting spoken. A direction is getting shown to you. And this creates this magician card back into your energy. So even if you feel like, wow, I'm so disappointed about certain things, don't worry. It will not be for long. Okay, there we go. Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys in your next reading, which is a long form reading, or it may also be your next daily reading. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending my love to you. Let's get into this for Aquarius. Aquarius, welcome into your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get into this for you for the 12th to the 13th of October, which is the Thursday to the Friday. Let's find out what we need to know. Okay, whatever that card is that just felt like that, I'm going to see. Ooh, okay, I like this one. The Spirit Whisperer. Of course, I would like that. Hey, you know, the Spirit's whisper to me. Okay, so divine guidance and higher knowing. The Spirit, you know, when I told you the Spirit's whisper to me, is because I'm clairaudient. So my strongest ability or my strongest thing would be to hear. So I just hear them saying different things, and then sometimes I just see flashes of something, but the hearing is the strongest for me. With this energy, the Spirit Whisperer, you could be getting spirit whisperings where a thought comes into your mind or words get said, sort of not where you usually think thoughts from. So when you think thoughts, you must pay attention as to where the thoughts are coming from. So if you think about, oh my gosh, I need to go, I need to leave now, I'm getting late. Maybe you hear it like here in your mind. Just pay attention to where you're thinking from. Just listen. Just sort of step back, and when you need to do something, listen. And then all of a sudden you get something saying, don't go now. Stay and wait, relax. And it's not coming from here, it's coming from there. Or it's coming from there. It's always one specific spot. Or it's coming from like this direction. That may not be you. It can be a spirit guide. No, sorry, it will be. Because your spirit guide will be the main thing that will have access to you and be able to communicate with you. Okay, it's protecting you as well from other energies. So I think you're getting this kind of like guidance here with regards to something. And now this is going to be difficult because you're going to have to trust. You've got your mind coming up here with the Queen of Swords, your mind. The Queen of Swords is the thought, the mind. You may be receiving information from your spirit guides, maybe through the words or the voice of another person that you hear. You can go into a tarot reading and somebody can say something to you and get that information you need. You can go into anywhere and you just meet somebody at work or whatever, and they say something to you and you listen to them and you're like, you get information, or something opens up in your mind. They can use other people to speak to you, okay? Or they can even just give you this idea. You can go to bed at nighttime and be worried about something and wake up in the morning and you just lay there and you're just like, what if I tried this? And it's not because, you know, you're a genius. Obviously, you're a genius, Aquarius. If one star sign was a genius, it would be Aquarius. Okay. And it's like during the night when you were sleeping, spirit guide was like telling you, it's like, you know what, in your dreams, like literally talking to you. And you may not even remember that, but in the morning, you just remember this information. You see. Okay, so we got a Hangman, a Queen of Swords, Judgment, and the Knight of Cups. Clarity is coming to you. Clarity is coming to you. Where you have had no clarity. You don't know how to change something here in this energy. I feel you don't know how to change something, because I see something has been unchanging for quite some time with the Hangman, which means it's been lingering and being in your energy, and you're not happy with this, because the Hangman card is not a card of fun. It is a hard energy. Nobody wants to hang upside down like that for a long period of time. That will be painful. Your head will want to explode. You know what I mean? It's not comfortable, but you're here. And you need clarity, okay? You need clarity on how to stop this from happening. It's almost like this owl is swooping in and it's going to cut the rope that's holding this little... What is that? Okay, if you know what that is, because that's definitely not in my country. If it is in my... Is it a mouse? It looks like a mouse creature. Okay. Possum. Could be a possum. That is a possum. We don't have possums in my country. I would be completely obsessed with a possum, because if I had to catch a possum and it's just like, I'd be so thrilled. I'd be so happy about it. It would come home with me. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. Whatever this is, right? I feel like it's this clarity that you get, which comes from spirit. Okay. Is going to change something drastically in your life that you want to change so badly. The Judgment card means you're leaving your old life behind and you are being reborn into a new one. And you've not known how to do this for quite some time. You don't know how to do it. Just like, I don't know how to do this. You're going to know. Oh, you are going to know. And you're going to go ahead and do it. And this is you now as your outcome in the beautiful Knight of Cups, moving forward here as a swan. Moving forward, happy in the next moments to come. Happy moving forward into the life that you now have created. This is very, very good. Emotionally, you are moving forward. You are living your everyday life in a much better place than where you were there. Whoa. There we go. Thank you so much, Aquarius. This reading was quite interesting. That was very straightforward. It was the way the cards came out. It was like the reading. Something is changing here that you've been putting up with for such a long time. And you may have been like, I just don't know how to make this stop. And it's not stopping. And now finally, here it comes to clear the way. Thank you, Aquarius, for being here. I will see you in your next reading. Bye. Let me do this, Pisces. How are you, Pisces? Welcome into your Thursday and Friday reading. Thank you so much for being here one more time. Let's get into your reading and find out exactly what is going on with you at this time. Thursday and Friday, the 12th to the 13th of October. Pisces, what's going on? Whenever I get this card, I had somebody come to me recently, one of my family members, and they had the Hungry Ghost card. It was about 2 months ago. And now they're not the Hungry Ghost anymore because I fixed something for them. So with this, it says obsessions. Thinking about something non-stop. That's obsession, okay? Thinking about a person non-stop. Obsession. Scarcity consciousness and attachment. This card is like OCD, okay, with regards to worries. And it's like you're obsessively thinking about the future, the past, not having enough, worried that things won't go your way, worried to let go of things that are no longer working for you. Sometimes attachments can come in the form of being in a relationship that is not good for you. But you're there because you feel like you cannot be on your own, you know. Sometimes attachments can come into holding on to a job because you feel there's no other job in the whole world, you know, it's just this only one. And so you get put up with being treated badly or not getting paid enough. And the funny thing is, and that straight goes back to scarcity consciousness, thinking that things will be enough, you know, for you. And it's so funny because whenever I always think of stuff like, if I leave this person, I won't be okay. Or if I leave this job, I won't be okay. I always go back to this one thing and I'm like, okay, before the job, before the person, you were alive. Okay, before you got that job, that job didn't feed you before. Okay, you were fed. And before the person, you were okay. Maybe you were even better than where you are now. You know, so yeah, there's always a before and after. And the world doesn't revolve around one situation. This world is very big, okay, so big. So there's a lot out there, and there is enough for everybody. It's a mindset that we believe it's not. Okay, a card has fallen, so I'm going to go with what it is. 7 of Swords, absolutely. That's it, scarcity consciousness right there. Worried about things, because also scarcity consciousness can come up because of what you're experiencing. The 7 of Swords is a negative energy. It talks about negative experiences, being somewhere where you're not supposed to be, being with somebody you're not supposed to be with, in situations where you shouldn't be there any longer. And it really talks about negative situations, even a sneaky energy. Let me see what comes up here. There could be deception also that made you get into a situation that you're in, lies that were told to you, and now you find yourself in a situation that you do not want to be in any longer. That is a situation you don't want to be in. 7 of Swords, if you stay long in the 7 of Swords, which is a place that you shouldn't be in, you end up getting stuck in the 8 of Swords. It'll go from 7 to 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords is like, now you're really trapped. Okay. And even that is an illusion. You can get out anytime. It's scarcity consciousness. You're one decision away from changing your whole life at all given times. And let me tell you something about life. This is the thing. I'm going to put it in the way of a relationship. Say you are married and you're in this connection and you don't have a job. You're a housewife or a man wife or a husband wife, whatever, house husband, and you're at home and the person is working and you're just like, oh my goodness, I can't leave this bad relationship because where will I go? What will I do? I just have to be 8 of Swords stuck here in a bad place. You know what I mean? And so the universe responds to you and you are stuck. But when you make that decision to leave and you say, no more, no more. I'm not going to be here any longer. I'm leaving. And then you start looking for jobs. You start looking for this. The universe looks back at you and goes, what? And you go, I'm leaving this relationship. I need to be able to take care of myself. That is it. I will be able to I'm leaving and I'm going to take care of myself. Full stop. That's it. That's my only reality. The universe goes, oh boy, I better send a job to this person because they're leaving. Let me go send a job. And the next thing you know, you're getting ready to go. You're like, I'm leaving. Some people even leave. They will pack their bags and they'll walk out the door and they'll go to their family and they just sit there and go, I've left. Here we go. Now I don't know. And the universe goes, oh, whoa, they need to take care of themselves. And the next thing you know, somebody's calling them and going, oh, there's a job here, you know. And you're like, oh my God. Go and get a job, pay for your own apartment. You've left. One decision away. And even if the future hasn't got a way for you to go, your decision makes it open. And that takes bravery. Okay. It takes the Queen of Swords. Oh my God. If there was one card in the tarot which I would say was brave, it would be the Queen of Swords. Because she's going to take that sword and she's going to cut something out and she's going to move forward. And she's not going to be afraid. Because she doesn't rely on her fear or emotion. The Queen of Swords is not an emotional energy. I actually really like the Queen of Swords, especially when you're trying to make decisions. Because the Queen of Swords is not going to look at fear or hope or happiness or sadness or, you know, longing or anything, the Queen of Swords is going to go, is this right or is this wrong? And then she's going to go, it's wrong. And then she says, oh, it's wrong. Then I need to take action and make it right. I remember the Queen of Swords. I was the Queen of Swords when I went through my divorce as well. And it may not be a divorce for you or a separation for you. It can be many things. It can be a bad job. And I didn't go emotionally, oh no, now I'm getting divorced. Oh no, I can't find love. Oh no, I'll be alone forever and ever. Oh no, what if I can't look after myself? What if I can't raise my kids? I didn't do it. I just said, okay, is the situation good or bad? It's bad. Okay. And off I went. And here I am. I'm okay. And so will you be in whatever this is for you. Okay? The Four of Pentacles, so much fear. So much fear about the future. So much fear about the future here. So much fear about the future. So much worries about what may happen. About stability, about long-term stability, about life responding to you the way it's meant to. So much. And you will be fine. You got Strength card. You will overcome. You will be fine. Your life will be strong. You will overcome. Look at this little mouse facing the snake. His arch enemy is the snake. Snakes eat mice. And this little snake, little heart beating over there, doof, 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 stands up to that snake and says, no, I will face my fear. And I will overcome it. And that's why it becomes the Strength card. You will be just fine. You will be better than fine. In fact, compared to like where you may be now, if you knew what is lying ahead of you, you would throw that away so quickly and you would fly away so fast towards what that is. You will even look back and say, I should have left long ago. My goodness, I didn't know how good my life would become, how strong I would be, how strong and stable I would be. It's there for you. You just have to overcome your fear to go and get the life that's going to make you strong and stable. Pisces, I wish I could just make you feel the things that I've experienced, the things that I know from Spirit, the things that I've seen and how energy works, how life works, how it really is. If you could only just see that for one split second, just like poof, like that, you wouldn't be afraid anymore. You would absolutely not be afraid. And you would just be like, oh, this is not working. I'm gone. Bye. And you know, as you walk, ground will form under your feet. Ground will form right under your feet. Every step you take, you will not step into emptiness. You will not step into nothing. Ground will form for you. And if no ground forms, you'll get wings and you'll just fly. If you only knew that you don't have to stay here. You can be there. Got to let go of the fear to get that going. And that little mouse is very brave, and so are you. This is your best outcome. Pisces, I'm sending my absolute love to you guys, as I always do. I absolutely love everybody that I'm reading for. When I feel your energy, my heart swells with love and emotion for you. We are all one. And we are all supporting each other. And you are going to be just absolutely fine. Sending my love to you. As I always do. I will see you next time. Bye.